everyone, I'm Lee Jiayi, the founder of Malva Studio. Today, I will show you the behind the scenes of Assassin's Creed Sisterhood stop motion animation project. As the documentary will be very long, I will separate this video into several parts. Now, we will talk about storyboard concept and planning. We start with concepts behind the scenes. If you watch Assassin's Creed Brotherhood E3 trailer, you should recognize that Assassin's Creed Sisterhood was made based on it. But because I want to make my version different, there are a lot of changes in the stop motion animation. Before we move on, I recommend you to watch another video about the comparison between stop motion version and E3 trailer version first. The link is in the video description. The first noticeable change is the color tone. In Brotherhood version, the whole trailer has very bright sunlight, but in Sisterhood version, the video seems dark and unsaturated in color, and only gets more colorful when the video approaches to the end. This is because I was inspired by Assassin's Creed 1 trailer and Super Cup anime. In Assassin's Creed 1 trailer, the video seems dark and unsaturated in color as well. I wish to use this color tone to represent the serious tone of Assassin's Creed series, as it is a dark age when the land is ruled by corrupted Gilgamesh in Assassin's Creed Sisterhood. Then, when Iroha leads her sisterhood in an attempt to assassinate Gilgamesh, the color tone is getting brighter as they get closer to the victory and liberation of humanity. I got the idea to change the color tone from Super Cup anime, as in that anime, the color tone also changes every time Koguma feels happiness in her life. Secondly, you should notice that in Brotherhood version, Ezio's partners only show up near the end of trailer, while their support behind the scenes are not visible. But in Sisterhood version, I thought it's better if I show what's happening behind the scenes, as my audience may include those who never watched the trailer. So a few scenes like this are examples of me showing Iroha's partners' visible contribution in the mission. In addition, I also made changes to some scenes which were difficult to be replicated as stop motion animation. For example, this scene. Since I only have 5 rows of my figures, doing so makes it obvious that my audience number is small. Next, we talk about the new alias of Iroha. You know, if I call her Ezio Auditore, it will be really strange, right? Since Iroha is a girl, I should give her an alias which is feminine but also sounds close to Ezio. So I immediately thought of Eivor, the name of the protagonist of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. All I had to do was to remove the sound of Z
Ezio Auditore. Ezio Auditore.
and replace it with the sound of F or V, which I borrow from the word brave.
Brave of you to stand alone against me. Brave of you to Ezio Auditore. Ezio Auditore.
Then, I successfully changed the name from Ezio to Eivor. Weapon-wise, but since Iroha was not intended to be an assassin in Magia Record, despite of all those references, I custom made her hidden blade with blah plate used to customize Gundam. Okay, so this is the hidden blade. It looks like this. Hold on. Yeah, kind of looks like this. So this is the blade, and then this is the black straw I got from the restaurant. So if you wonder why it's the plate looks something like this. And then the black straw is this one. This is a black straw. Used to drink the juice or something. And if you're wondering, this hidden blade can be removed. So you can remove it. When you remove it, it looks like this. And then you just plug it back. Like this. This is how it looks like when you plug it back. And then as for the saw, if you notice, This is the Iroha saw. Actually, I borrowed it from Asuna because Figma Asuna actually have two saws. If you look at the original package, this is one of the saw, one of Asuna's saw here. Another one I already borrowed it to Iroha. And let's not forget about her crossbow. Her crossbow is mounted on her left arm and it looks kind of like a combination of Ezio's crossbow and Arnold's phantom blade. And because she is a magical girl, her crossbow can launch arrows infused with magical power. As for Barrel Shooter's giant cannon is too visible for an assassin. So only her katana is suitable as an assassin weapon. This is the one. Therefore, I make her a pair of hidden blades with satay stick and black straw, which is kind of the same way I make the hidden blades for Iroha, except the blade I make it with a satay stick instead of the Gunpla blade. But you know, she is called Barrel Shooter because she is a shooter. She still needs a weapon that looks like a gun, so I decided to give her Hidden Gun. Hidden Gun is originally used by Ezio, so you should recognize that the sound effect was taken from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. In Assassin's Creed Sisterhood, I didn't really make the hidden gun because we cannot see the hidden gun from this camera angle. But if I feel like making a follow-up to this concept video, I think I will make a hidden gun with Witajin straw, which kind of looks like this. As for Hanzo, Reaper and Ayame, since they are ninja, they will use ninja weapons like Ninjato and Kunai. Villain-wise, I chose Gilgamesh because he was the antagonist in Fate Stay Night. Despite being a hero in ancient time, he was also a cruel king before he knew Enkidu. Although he was later changed into a good king, when he re-entered the modern world, he was disappointed that modern people are weak and do not live up to his standard in his era. Therefore, he wants to change the world with his way of ruling. Basically, this makes him looks like a Templar who favors order to create the best out of mankind. Not to mention his signature weapon, Ea, kind of looks like a piece of Eden too. After we have the concepts, we will look for the reference materials. When we talk about reference materials, it means that when I create the animation, I may refer to some example videos to get an idea on how the movement is done. And sometimes I can even rotoscope them. While I can just refer to the E3 trailer for the first half of the video, well, most of it, for the second half, I actually refer to a number of scenes from the other media which I think can fit into my new storyboard better. For example, for Hanzo and Barrel Shooter scene, I rotoscope a scene in The Last Samurai. And for when Iroha dodges the projectiles from Gate of Babylon, I rotoscope the untouchable scene in Sword Online 2. There were also a few other scenes where I didn't directly rotoscope, but I took reference from the other media, such as this one. And this one. Then, I just created the remaining scenes myself. But to make sure when I combine E3 trailer footage with other media's footage without compromising the time, I put all the clips into the timeline of Sony Vegas Pro before I started shooting, so I can know if all the scenes can fit with the music length. And to tell the truth, the scenes I planned is actually a bit longer than the E3 trailer. As you can see from the comparison video, there is a blackout section in trailer version when my stop motion animation is still going on. To solve it, I repeat the stanza of the chorus one more time. Here's the comparison. I forgot to mention, that the music used in Sisterhood was also pitched up by 1. And so, this concludes part 2 of the documentary. If you like my video, click like, subscribe, and share my videos to your loved one. And if you think I'm worthy to receive financial support, you are welcome to become my patron. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.